What?
Even here.
You hear what I'm saying? Take one.
Hi everybody. So here we are once again after what oddly seems like a long time between videos, even though it hasn't really been. We are back with another unboxing video. This one was a bit of an unexpected one for me because I had originally started off the year doing the subscription box and then got a few boxes, was super impressed, but just because, you know, these things can add up, you can kind of get like a backlog of things, I decided to cancel my subscription, and I wasn't planning on resubscribing until I think it was you got the promo email first and saw it and then let me know. Or yeah, Instagram. Advertising Sakuraco. If you haven't seen our previous unboxing videos, it is a Japanese treat box where they send you a selection of more traditional Japanese snacks like pastries, crackers, a few sweets, cookies, usually some tea, and oftentimes some set of tableware like glasses, dishes, or chopsticks, which was in my first box. And if you've seen from years past the Japan crate boxes, those were more of like the convenience store, like candies, chocolates, soda, that sort of thing. These are more of the high-end sort of traditional Japanese treats, and we've been always very impressed with the value you get for these boxes because they're about the same as Japan crate, about $50 for a subscription, and you get a lot of stuff, and it's a lot of high quality, really good stuff. Like I said, it was starting to add up. Decided to cancel my subscription, and then we saw the promo for the September Sakuraco box, which is the Tsukimi themed, which is the Japanese moon viewing festival. So in Japan, in September, usually they have the Tsukimi. Tsuki is moon. So it's a moon viewing festival where they go out and they look at the harvest moon, and they do it as sort of a celebration of the beginning of the autumn harvest, or the mid-autumn festival. And they go out and they have all kinds of themed snacks, usually put up some grasses, decorations, and they have dango. They have sweet potato is apparently one of the popular foods because it's around harvest time for them. Just the theme thematically is really cool because we like nighttime and the moon type stuff, and just the box itself looks so cool with the moon decoration. You have the little rabbit, the usagi, which is associated with the moon up there, and then the pagoda. It's just all very cool, very stylistic. So it was really the visual appeal of this box that made me decide to subscribe just for this one. No more, just this one this year. Remember the previous Sakuraco unboxings? They do have a few things that you see right when you open it. Otherwise, if you haven't, they come with this nice little postcard featuring some traditional Japanese style woodblock print type art. Very cool. And again, continuing the theme of the Tsukimi or the moon viewing, you have the moon and you have the little rabbits there. And then just a little greeting from one of the box founders, and she explains a bit of the significance of the moon viewing festival in Kyoto. So just very cool. And again, I really love these for the artwork. I'll have to make like a wall of all these postcards one of these days. And then the actual pamphlet, oh boy, that describes what everything is. Just some beautiful artwork on that as well. It looked like a painting, but I think it's actually a photograph. Just very stylistic. So cool. It's Kyoto. Kyoto, I'm sure you've heard me mention in several other videos that I've been to Japan, and I love the city of Kyoto. It's beautiful. I could spend a whole week there. Just the way that it maintains a lot of the old traditional Japanese style architecture and culture and just that heritage, more than Tokyo, which is ultra modern, but Kyoto is just so beautiful, and this picture really captures that. So we'll look at this later because these describe everything that's in the box, and then a bit of the history and significance of the festival, the theme, all the treats, and then a little bit of history about Japan, but we'll get to that later. Starting off with the fun stuff, these look like little flower-shaped cookies or biscuits of some sort. Don't know if they're resealable. That's usually my thing when it comes to these snacks, is if they're not resealable, I don't open them for an unboxing, but since it's been so long, we might as well. And it's actually kind of fun too because yesterday was the full moon. So we were celebrating this in a very timely manner. In Japan, they would have been celebrating the Tsukimi just a couple days ago.
Like a rice, but it smells like cinnamon.
Yeah, they are not what I was expecting. They're a bit like the senbon or rice crackers.
That's good.
Yeah, they're definitely different. I like these. Ooh! I think they're little animal crackers. There's an elephant and a rabbit on there. Very cute. They look like glazed little cookies. So it looks like there's white, pink, or yellow frosting.
Pink.
And I think you got a bunny. Whoa, this one might be a giraffe? If I had to guess, it's yellow. So yeah, they look like a little bit like very puffy animal crackers.
Oh, they're good.
They are like giant animal crackers. A little bit tastier though. The sugar coating really helps. Next up, so it's a bit broken. Some sort of broken, flaky looking kind of a cookie maybe? We'll try it. Why not?
Is it flabby? Oh no, it's hard.
Yeah, it's a weird, just folded shape, and I don't know. We'll find out what it is. Whoa.
That's molasses-y.
It's very crunchy, cinnamony, molassesy. Again, a lot of this stuff, I don't know really what it is. It's very more of the traditional stuff. It's not like Kit Kats where you recognize what it is right away. So I don't know what the heck it is. Tastes good. Reminds me more of Christmas though.
I was just gonna say that.
It's very like spicy, like that Christmassy spice flavor.
That is cute.
This is something that I don't think I will open just because it looks so nice in the package. Sakuraco and Amesho Sawahara crossover. Kyoto candy, and it's just this little nice bag of very colorful, individually wrapped hard candy. I wonder if they tell you what all the different flavors are in the pamphlet, but yeah, it's just visually very appealing, so I think I'll keep that closed. And we don't have time to eat hard candies in this video, unless you want to sit around watching us suck on candies.
You usually crunch them really quickly though. I suck on them.
True.
It takes me 10 years.
I'm impatient. So this next thing, sadly, one of them is destroyed. The other one is intact, so you get to see what they look like. We got something I think similar to this before, where it's a rice cracker, but it was soybeans, and I think that's what these are, soybeans in there. So maybe just because this one's already broken, we'll go ahead and try this one.
I think there's seaweed in here.
Yeah, it could be that they wrap the soybeans in seaweed. It's good though, it's just like a tasty sunbun rice cracker, kind of like you would get in like the
Very salty.
Asian snack mixes in a store. Now, I don't really know the significance of all these because
Yeah.
I wasn't really familiar with the Moon Viewing Festival too much until this box, which is cool because it inspired me to learn more about it. So I don't really know what a lot of this stuff is, and that's why I'm very curious to take a look in the book. If I had to guess what this is,
Oh
though.
no.
Oh, ooh, no, it's not what I thought it was. I thought it was going to be the Baumkuchen, the infamous Baumkuchen, which is, if you've seen our previous Sakuraco boxes, a lot of them have had, if not most of them, originally a German pastry that's like a disc shaped or like a donut or something, and it's very thin layers in like a circular shape, and it's very good. But this is actually yuzu dorayaki. Yuzu is like a Japanese citrus similar to a lemon, and dorayaki is like a pastry that's usually stuffed with like a bean paste, and it's a very traditional Japanese snack. I think we've only gotten those maybe once before. I think we had like mini dorayaki, and I think it was a Sakuraco box, but we haven't had like a giant one. Yeah, they look like pancakes. This is a dorayaki. Oh man, you can see kind of a little bit of the yuzu, the lemon filling in there, but yeah, oh, look at that. There you have the lemon, either just plain yuzu filling, or maybe it's mixed with bean paste, but we'll split that in quarters.
Yeah. Smells like lemon. Smells like cleaning supplies again.
Ooh. If you've ever been to Trader Joe's, they have a yuzu hot sauce that is absolutely fantastic. Not a sponsor. Go to Trader Joe's and buy yourself some yuzu hot sauce. It's delicious. This tastes like that minus the spice. It's like the yuzu flavor, which I'm a big fan of the yuzu. I like yuzu pepper, yuzu sauce, yuzu dorayaki apparently now is on the list. It's interesting because it's more of a savory. Like, it's not the sour that you get from lemon, it's more of a savory lemon, which is a little weird, but I like it. Next up is some gigantic bun of some sort. Tokyo bread. I could spend all night trying to translate this stuff, but for the sake of keeping this video under 3 hours long, we'll just open it up and try it. And then tell you what it is later. Alright, here we go. It's a bun. It is just a giant bun. I would imagine it's stuffed with something. I could be completely wrong. We're about to find out. And it is just... It is a bun. It looks like a gigantic biscuit. It smells delicious.
Like
I mean,
bread.
You wouldn't normally associate Japan with like pastries and bakery stuff, but they have some really good pastries and bakery stuff there.
Feels like a croissant.
Yeah, it's just a delicious, sweet, light bread. So good. All right, I have to have another piece. It's bad. It's really bad.
It's really bad.
It's terrible. It's the worst.
It is sweet.
Oh.
What are you?
So we got, again, 2 of these, one of which happened to be a little bit broken, so we'll probably try that one. The other one, maybe I'll keep in the packaging because they're like these little light, I think there's some sort of filling in the middle, cookie or cracker, but they have this really cute looking cartoon rabbit on the bottom. Yeah, that's something I should have looked up, like why the rabbit is associated with the moon. I'm sure I knew at one point, but I have no idea at this point. Layered cracker. It doesn't actually look like there's a filling. I wonder if they were just stuck together. Oh yeah, they were just stuck together.
Ooh, it smells like maple syrup.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
That's why they were sticking, probably.
It could be.
Ugh. Why? Why is it? Ugh.
Well,
Ah.
it's salty and it tastes like burnt. I think is what I would say, like A burnt piece of toast? It smells good, but
The April Fool's box?
I don't know. I'm very curious to find out what this is. Bunny, you have deceived us.
That was an
Nonsense.
experience.
Yeah. Let's see. We got a lot. It feels like we've already opened a lot, but we still got a bunch to go. So stick around. Cookies with some very,
Excuse me.
very colorful packaging. Fireworks and flowers. Very pretty. Which one should we open?
Flowers.
Okay, we're gonna open the flowers one. This looks like a cracker or cookie or both. Who knows? A crack cookie.
It's a crack cookie.
I don't know.
I don't want. Oh, I'm gonna smell it anyway. 'Cause
Yeah,
I do.
I can't quite place what the smell is. It made me think of fish right off the bat, but now it doesn't as much anymore.
Really? Went up my nose. Oh my gosh! Why is it powdery?
Yeah,
It's like a nut.
it is so weird. I cannot describe. Yeah, now it tastes like macadamia.
Why is it powdery?
Yeah, it's so powdery.
That
So
is-
what a crack cookie.
If we get a little weird in a few minutes, then you'll know it's a crack cookie.
I wonder if that might have been yuzu. It tastes vaguely citrusy, but also definitely nutty. I don't know. That was weird, whatever that was. That was another experience. Maybe we're supposed to be like on the moon with this moon box.
Bless you.
Hey, too much powder.
So powdery.
Yeah, so very curious to find out what that is. A lot of stuff in here has not been repeats, which is cool, because I think in a lot of the other Sakuraco boxes, we were getting not necessarily the exact same thing, but similar things. This time, I think pretty much everything's been, which is nice, but it's also, you don't know what the heck you're getting. Here we have a very nondescript box or package that's Sakuraco and Gion Tsujiri. And it's got a nice graphic on there, which is the moon. It's the grass that they use in the decorations. And then that's pampas grass, I think it is. And then, again, the rabbit. Kyoto Moon viewing gaufret. And I forget what a gaufret is. We've gotten them before in these boxes, I think in different forms. They're like cookies. Oh boy.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not going there.
All right,
I ain't doing it. I'm leaving.
I'll show you a little piece. It has some green on it, which suggests matcha, which Ruth is not a fan of. A cookie filled with matcha cream. You don't need to see it, just trust me. So yeah.
I already saw it.
Speaking of green,
Oh boy.
here we have 2 bags of hojicha roasted tea. Kind of not green tea, it's more of like a toasted tea leaf. Ujicha gyonsujiri. Yes, so I don't think we've gotten this variety before. That's another cool thing about these boxes is they give you different varieties of tea in every single box. Japan is known for its tea, and they have so many different varieties. I know matcha is probably the most common one. Sencha, rice tea, they have brown teas, they have black teas. We got red tea in one of them. So whatever the heck these are. 2 little, Kyoto Koma Mehan, which I don't know what that means. Sorry. They're little, one is blue, one is pink. There's something inside of each of these. Oh boy.
No, I'm not doing it.
Actually, so edamame are one of the popular foods during this Tsukiji Moon Viewing Festival. These remind me of edamame beans, but since they're green, they could be matcha. I will try one before you have one.
It's a good plan.
Oh man!
Oh man!
Oh man!
Woo! They are not matcha.
Are they hot?
They are wasabi, and they are amazing. Oh, you gotta try one. These are great. Oh wow.
Oh my gosh.
Woo.
Wow, I want to
I
get
was
that in slow motion.
Not expecting that at all. I was expecting like definitely either green tea or not wasabi. We haven't gotten any wasabi stuff in these, I don't think.
It smells like pistachio.
Didn't smell like tea,
Ugh!
right?
I didn't even... Is it filled with, or is it just a cracker?
It's just like a cracker.
Oh, okay.
It's very light, but yeah, that wasabi hits you especially if you're not expecting it. Oh, maybe there's something inside.
It's good, but wow, it's a lot of wasabi.
Yeah.
Does wasabi come from a nut?
Nah, it's like a mustard, so I wonder if that's a pistachio or like an actual...
It looks like a pistachio because it smelled like a pistachio.
Yeah,
But
well that was fun.
I'll take that in waves. 'Cause
I need
I
tissue.
I'll let you. I do like wasabi, but not when it's in a cracker. No, it's a almond? No.
I think it's pistachio.
But it's got a brown coat. It's got a hood with it.
Yeah.
Wow. So I wonder what the pink one is, if that's the same.
Yeah, honestly, I wish we'd gotten a whole bag of those. I could eat those for days.
A long time.
Yeah. I don't know. Those are good. That was an experience. So I don't know what this is. It looks like a square biscuit. I don't feel like opening it. We'll find out what it is
Next.
later. Yeah, we've eaten so many snacks. We're not going to open this, but I do, again, like the packaging. It's Kyoto Hojicha Latte Pudding. So we did just get the Hojicha roasted tea. Now we have Hojicha Pudding, that nice little graphic there of the tsukimi symbolism there with the moon, the grass, the rabbit, and all that stuff. Usually in these Sakuraco boxes we get jelly or gel or goo of some sort. 9 times out of 10 we don't eat the goo. We did one time and it was very weird. So I have like a stockpile of Japanese goo that I have yet to consume. This will be added to the list, but it does sound like a tea latte pudding. How can you go wrong with that? We will find out off camera. Not today. And lastly, a mystery item. Yes, it probably
Saucer.
is. But it is in a flat box. There's no labels on here.
I like
that is
that.
very nice.
It's cute.
So,
You'll never guess what it is.
yes, it is a nice Sakuraco little dish featuring actually the artwork from the box, which is really kind of cool. So that's a really neat image, the silhouette of the pagoda against the moon. Kind of matches the Halloween theme too. Yeah, very cool. I like this a lot. This might be one of my favorite things. Oh, one of my favorite things that we've gotten from as far as the Sakuraco dishware goes. So yes, there it is, the September 2022 Sakuraco box. A lot of good stuff, a lot of weird, unique, unusual stuff. Now it's time to delve into the actual significance of this stuff and find out what the heck a lot of this is. Sometimes I do know. In this case, I think I didn't know what most of it was. So here's a little discount code. If you're subscribed to Sakuraco, you can tracking the packages you buy, the boxes you get, and you can get discounts on their Japanese goods store online. They have a little happy autumn message here talking about Kyoto, the significance of Kyoto, the birthplace of the Tsukimi moon viewing celebrations, where there were beautiful stargazing spots and culinary riches. I'm not sure Sawahara, they're talking about how they make Japanese hard candy in the traditional way, and they're showing kind of the stuff that was in that little bag and sort of the process of making those. Because one of the cool things about the Sakuraco pamphlet here is they actually show you a lot of the stores or the little confectionaries or bakeries where they make a lot of the snacks that are included in your box. Musical Kyoto sweets. They're showing those weird cinnamony, molassesy things, which are supposed to look like the shamisen, or the Japanese zither instrument. So that's what those are. And it's made with Japanese cinnamon. The first one in the brochure is the one that we didn't open. So this is matcha cream senbei, and I guess it's a good thing we kept it closed because it probably would have gone to waste. Rice cracker inspired by gaufret wafers. Use crisp senbei sandwich uji matcha creams. Kyoto candy. Beautiful, colorful candy. Handmade by Kyoto craftsmen exclusively for Sakuraco. Traditional hard candies come in 6 classic Japanese flavors. Brown sugar, Japanese mint, matcha, shiso, which is like a type of herbal herb, basically, ginger, and plum. Special finish and deep flavor are testimony to the craftsmanship behind them. So I guess I'll have to open up at some point. Next up is the Gion Tsujiri Hojicha, gently roasted from inside through a sand oven. Has a strong aroma but light flavor, pairs well with both sweet and savory snacks, and is a perfect palate cleanser. Good for all this crazy stuff, especially the wasabi. This is the soba boro. Boro is the Portuguese word for cake and gives a hint to the origin of this buckwheat treat. One of Japan's very first Western-style Japanese sweets, boro are light cookies with a biscotti-like texture, perfect for an afternoon tea snack. Kyoto specialty and a popular souvenir. Next up, my tsukimi plate, which I will not throw across the room this time. Kyoto's Yasaka Pagoda is one of the city's most recognizable landmarks, towering over the picturesque wooden houses of the Higashiyama district. Offers perfect foreground for the Tsukimi Festival. That'd be amazing to see, to go there in the fall and actually like see this in real life. That'd be so cool. Working with a local ceramist, and here, there, somewhere.
Everywhere.
Yes. This is the cracker that was broken that had the green tea that we decided not to show you because it was green tea. There's a nice little print of that recurring symbol of the moon and the grass and the rabbit. Kyoto Moon Viewing Gaufret. Japan's most famous matcha is grown in the city of Uji in Kyoto Prefecture. Gion Tsujiri began growing their prize matcha here in 1860, with their time-consuming method of stone grinding unchanged since then. And it's a Sakuraco exclusive with rich Uji matcha cream between 2 crisp wafers and a tsukimi theme. Kyoto Hojicha latte pudding. Confectionery experts Morihaku collaborated with us for another Sakuraco Tsukimi exclusive. Mixing traditional and modern, this pudding combines the rich aroma of Kyoto Hojicha with a gentle sweetness. Probably will try this at some point because it does sound good. Unlike like the weird clear jellies that are nondescript and like brown sugar flavored or some weird nonsense. The evil bunny crackers, whatever these are. Mangetsu Pon Amakara soy sauce. With its 100th birthday rapidly approaching, this rich soy sauce flavored. Okay, so it was soy sauce. Flavored senbei has been a favorite of young and old for a while. Its round shape reminiscent of the full moon, the auspicious rabbit was chosen for its cute retro packaging. So I think it was more because we expected it to be sweet and it smelled sweet, that it being actually like very savory, very salty, soy sauce flavored. The Yuzu Dorayaki, which some of us enjoyed, highly particular about sourcing only the finest local ingredients, Kyoto-based Suzuya are focusing on only the highest quality dorayaki, combining pastry made with Mie Prefecture grown wheat with refreshing yuzu grown in Ehime Prefecture. They certainly succeed with this one. I agree. I like it. And now, Prefecture Spotlight on Kyoto. Sort of the history of Kyoto, some of the famous sites around Kyoto and the area, some of the history. And I think we've seen this picture in the last Sakuraco box or something very similar of the canal Kinosaki Onsen's main street. Okay, so that's outside of Kyoto, but it's very similar to a photo. Yes, Kyoto. If you ever go to Japan, go to Kyoto.
Oh, they're different.
Before we get to that, we have, just because these things are so shattered, I won't really take them out of the package, but these were the Yatsuhashi, unchanged since its conception 330 years ago. Those are some old snacks. Traditional confectionery is made using only rice flour, sugar, and Nikki, Japanese cinnamon. Baked into the shape of a Japanese zither called koto, also a very delicious restaurant. It is dedicated to famous composer Yatsuhashi Kengyo. Apparently they're supposed to look like a Japanese instrument. I don't really see it. I know what a koto looks like, and I guess if they're stacked, they look more like it, but komamehan in the pink packaging. And this was actually soy sauce cashew. It's a cashew coated in soy sauce. Creating traditional bean-focused confectionery since 1908, Mamatomi Honpo recently introduced a new line of nut snacks with cute Maiko designs called komamehan. These soy sauce-covered cashews are perfect for a light afternoon snack with tea. The other ones, as we correctly surmised, were wasabi pistachio. Wasabi covered pistachios. Big old bun here. This is satsumaimo bread. Japan's satsumaimo sweet potato, aha, has a notably sweeter taste compared to its Western counterparts. Taste its rich flavor with this fluffy bread. Alright. These guys are Tanba black bean arare. Tanba black soybeans are especially grown in the Kyoto area. They are a popular ingredient for traditional Japanese desserts. Discover them in this crunchy arare, which is another type of light rice cracker. The kinako mochi. Arare, again the rice cracker, despite its crunchy rather than chewy texture, is also a type of mochi. This one is sprinkled with kinako soybean flour, so that was the powder all over the place, and wasanbon, an extremely fine-grained Japanese sugar. I guess the nuttiness was the soybean powder. Retro animal yochi cookie. Classic sugar-glazed cookies in the shape of animals and auspicious symbols are bound to unleash nostalgia in anyone biting into them. With their satisfying crunch followed by a light sweetness, they are perfect for spicing up a cup of tea. And again, they're just some more history, a little blurb about Tsukimi, Japan's harvest moon. The festival there, you see the pampas grass, you see some of the mochi cakes, the dorayaki. Oh, rabbits. So maybe they'll explain why rabbits are so important in the symbolism here. We will read this to you so that you will understand along with us. Western countries see the man in the moon. Japan sees a rabbit pounding mochi rice cakes. I mean, who knew? There are two theories for why. One being a Buddhist fable, the other a pun, of course, as the word for the Tsukimi full moon, mochizuki, is close to the word for mochi pounding. With the rabbit also seen as an auspicious animal, rabbit decorations have also become popular for the festivities. So there you go. That's why there's the rabbit and all this stuff, because apparently it's not a man in the moon, it's a bunny pounding rice cakes. So think of that next time you look up at the full moon.
Sorry, I don't see it. Well, that's a different angle of the moon. That doesn't look like what we see on this end of the world. Well, you never know.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe next time we're in Japan, we'll look at the full moon.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently reading and writing poetry is a big part of it. And then, of course, the decorations of the food. Geisha, if you want to learn about geisha, there's a little bit about geisha. Lots of really good stuff. Again, this box, I have to say, I've never been disappointed in it. It's always definitely worth the value. If you're interested in just checking it out once, I highly recommend it. Again, I probably won't continue my subscription just because I don't want them to keep building up, and I may or may not be subscribing to some other crates in the coming months, as we have Halloween, Oktoberfest, and Christmas just around the corner. So I wonder what those could be. If you enjoyed this video, if you're interested in learning more about Sakuraco, be sure to check the description below to learn about the pricing, the subscription options, and they actually usually tell you what comes in every box. I prefer not to know until I open it because I like the mystery of it all. Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
As moon climbs high over the Kyoto tree.
Yes. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to check out all our other videos of past Sakuraco, past Japan Crate, past everything else video that we've done. I don't know what's going on here.
Just everywhere.
soybean dust flying. It's getting wacky over here.
And weird.
Yes, and definitely weird. So be sure to check out our other wacky and weird videos and stay tuned for more. With that, we hope you have a great rest of your day.
And night.
Bye.
Bye.